Bring us in, T.
Welcome to Not Gonna Lie, BigT, Lawrence Reese.
And our guest this week, Geo Perez. What's up, Geo?
What's poppin', man? Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for answering my text.
But you act like I ignore you, like I'm famous now or some shit.
Nah, everyone else didn't. Everyone. Well, what's the reason?
Oh, you say, you saying thank you for being the only person that puts up with you around here.
Basically,
if you want to get booked, go to the Bronx, right? You said ICE is popping out there.
They going crazy.
Yeah, you get booked to your country.
How do you feel about ICE, Big T? You're the white man.
That's how my ancestors got here, was immigration, right?
Yeah.
When we had slaves and hitting women. You know what I mean? Like, you can't hit women and there are no more slaves.
T's more of an icing guy.
Yeah.
He's more,
he likes ice cream.
No, you said ice. I'm like, that's why I stood here, paused for a second. I'm like, when's the second part of the word coming out? Ice cream.
I love asking Big T a question and then seeing his brain function going straight angry.
Yeah.
Yo, because
he stopped and looked. He was like,
that's white New York anger.
Irish and Italian.
Listen, there's rules to the road, right? That we gotta follow. Everything else, like
but who follows rules?
Rules to the road.
You don't follow rules.
Rules to the road. Left lane, going slow. You see me lose it. Get the fuck. I'll lose it.
Yeah.
Listen, I love immigrants.
Who doesn't?
Like the fruit. We were talking about the fruit stands. As a delivering Mystic, an Asian pear. It was the closest thing I ever had to like a gummy bear. Remember, like a cartoon fruit. I'm like, yo, this fucking Spanish guy, whatever this lady just sold me, this pear, Asian pear, blew my mind. Without them, I would have never had an Asian pear.
It's so much cheaper than Whole Foods.
Yeah, but listen,
so much cheaper.
But there are some sort of rule. Like, you feel bad as someone's family, they got here illegally.
Listen, this is
they always take away the good immigrants.
Look,
it's never like the
Roosevelt
bad.
Daily.
It's never the bad immigrants that we hate. Like we collectively
like
as
who?
people, like
the prostitutes,
Indians.
The Indians. When are they cracking down on?
Yeah, when are they gonna get them?
Yeah,
I don't see them chasing
They
Indians.
never get them. They always get the Africans who deliver all the food.
They end up
and
getting
the
them
Mexicans
accidentally.
who make all the food.
Yeah. They get the Indians accidentally because they think they're Mexican.
They thought they were African.
And then they get close. They don't smell deodorant, and they're like,
smell me. Come on, no.
Like we have collectively of people say we all hate Indians equally. But we love Africans.
Who's as a society?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they get it the worst.
They do.
I think if there's one race, they're like, yo, there's one you have to not get rid of. I'm
That's
not talking
my
about
shit.
genocide.
That's my question right there.
But like
Always
one
ask
that you wouldn't be. They're like, you get reincarnated. And they're like, what's one race you don't want to be? And then it'll be random. They're like, I'll take out Indian.
You want to be white?
Would you rather be Indian or white?
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right?
Type of
That's
white?
what I'm saying.
Do I get to pick what type of white though?
No.
Listen.
I don't want to come back Russian.
It was a Monday. Last time I saw you guys, your show. I was driving home on the bike.
Yeah, that's true. I'm aggressive.
Going up Ocean Avenue, just dealing with the streets, zigzagging through Brooklyn instead of the bike routes.
Okay.
Like multiple times, the guy came out from the car. I held my bike. I wanted to hit him
with your bike.
He was standing, like coming out, like,
okay.
And right away, you fucking hate. Like I don't know why
you riding a bike is funny.
Yeah.
Like you riding a bike is funny.
We're talking about immigrants, Trump, racism.
You ever seen a bear on a bike?
No, a bear with tits.
You have that little red bucket hat with the tassel?
I don't need that. I don't need that. No, I don't need that. I bike with no shirt on.
For real?
My tits is the red hat. Like a red hat would be good if you had a shirt on or if you were a bear. No, a fat bald guy, no tits. I swear to God.
So you're a fat dude on a bike with no shirt on. And you wonder why somebody wants to hit you?
Bro, from Rockaway.
I would hit you too. Nigga.
Rockaway Irish community.
Get this motherfucker off the
road. From the Jewish part to Brooklyn to the Jewish part to the Caribbean part to the gentrification. Everyone stops and stares. It just brings people together. Like you could be fighting. N-word, honky.
Yeah.
Oh, look. And a fat guy ride by with no shirt on a bike, it stops. Unity at that moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Honest question, when you ride a bike and you're by yourself listening to your headphones, and I know the type of music you listen to, how many times do you say nigga?
Out loud.
Out loud.
Oh.
He's been waiting for this.
He had to calculate. He's like, hold on, carry the one.
That's a good answer.
Listen, I'm on a bike by myself. That's alone. If you're on a red light and you're like, yo, I think that white guy on the bike just worded.
I'm not gonna stop everything I'm doing to hurt a white guy because he's saying nigga freely by himself. You deserve that.
Yo, know what?
I might throw some change at you while driving by.
Hey, that nigga needs some help.
Yo, know what's funny? because we talked about it recently, the anniversary of you taking down the NYPD.
That's a fact. We
And,
did
like,
talk about it.
Yeah.
It was Manhattan Henge. You know, everyone stops. You look
Oh,
down.
the sun thing.
and the
Yeah,
sun goes
dude, I
down.
wanted to hit so many people that day.
Yeah, well,
Because they were all standing on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Crowds.
My joke on stage is way longer than the setup of the shit, but that whole thing is classic.
well, it was the pandemic.
My favorite thing about it is my dad called me from prison. It's like, how could you do this?
the thing you were talking about. Yeah.
He got mad because I got arrested.
Oh.
He's in prison calling me. It's like, who taught you this?
No, but the music I listened to on the bike, right?
No, he was just embarrassed that you got taken down like that.
No, he was
He's like, how the
jealous.
fuck you let him bring you down like that?
He was jealous.
It would have taken double those
No.
amount of cops to take me down.
No, he was jealous that he didn't go viral when he got arrested. He was ahead of his time.
So it's the
He's like, I didn't even make page 12.
It's a Google thing about him.
it's the peak of what's going on, right? George
Okay.
Floyd. We left Stonehenge, and I didn't take the ferry because the Hasidic Jews were giving out measles to everyone right after the pandemic. So I'm like,
I've been hearing George Floyd was a crackhead. Is that true?
Fent.
Fent?
Remember who got the Fent?
Oh yeah, he did.
Meth and Fent. Yeah.
Really? You can do both?
Yeah, I guess speedball.
This nigga did everything.
That's
in
the
his
ultimate
time.
speedball right there.
George
Meth
Floyd
and
did
Fent.
porn. He did drugs.
Yeah.
He
got
was
a white lady pregnant.
Check fraud. He did. Yeah.
Check fraud. He dropped music with like legendary Houston artists.
He has the world record for holding his breath.
That's true. 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
He beat David Blaine.
Yeah. And he started a movement.
On
started a whole
Instagram, he's
movement.
dancing with Anne
He
Frank.
made white
You know
people
what I
get
mean? Like,
shot. That's my dream. He made white kids get shot. That shit was beautiful.
Who, right?
He
George
made white
Floyd.
kids shoot each other.
George Floyd. White kids were getting shot over him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He made
yeah.
white kids scream at black officers.
Right.
Talking about Black Lives
Oh, yeah,
Matter.
remember that?
He made niggas hate niggas even more.
Yeah.
This nigga did everything.
Oh, so maybe we should rethink this George Floyd character.
I think he deserves a statue.
Well, all right, let's slow down.
Whoa,
now.
whoa,
Let's
whoa.
slow down now.
Dwayne Wade could get a statue, but he can't.
I mean, can Derek Chauvin be in the statue with him?
I
Can it be
think
that
so.
close?
I think you can't have one without the other.
Listen. They put up statues of guys that got other
Pause.
guys off of work by
Yeah.
making slaves. Like, did George Floyd get you a holiday
Listen,
yet? Did he
listen,
get you
I
one
think
day
we-
off
Well,
yet?
it's still
I
too
think
soon.
we should.
We don't even have 9/11 day yet.
I think we should really fight for that. I think George Floyd and the cop that put his knee on his neck should be a statue.
Oh, the whole
thing.
Yeah, you
bro.
have to have.
You can't have one without the other.
You have to have.
It takes two to dance. It takes two to tango.
Oh, where? Hold on. Know what they should
And-
do?
oh,
They
hold
should
on,
do that
before-
where
but
a
they should-
famous spot where kids drown. Like let's say Coney Island, every year 5 kids drown.
Yeah.
A statue of that saying I can't breathe.
Oh, where you want
like
the statue
warning
to
the
be
kids.
at? Should it be in the place it took place, or
The
it should be
plaque-
New York City?
Times Square. But
Well, no, they have to have one where they're at, but they
Yeah.
have to have one right next to the big black lady statue.
Okay, that's a fact.
oh yeah.
I want this. I want to see a George Floyd neck on the ground, cop knee on his neck
Yeah.
statue.
And then do it so it looks like the big black lady is looking in disapproval.
Yeah, like you remember in Don't Be
I
a
told
Menace?
you stop fucking with them
You remember
fake
in Don't Be a
checks.
Menace? Like,
You
that's
ain't
my
wanna
baby. That's my baby. Who the fuck is this nigga?
No,
Oh
they
wait, no, that's not your son. Oh, never mind.
Yo, to promote it,
that was Kim Wayne.
Yeah, I know. It was her sister.
all these fucking buildings with no elevators
Mhm.
by the first, second, and third floor. Right when you reach the landing, it's a picture of Chauvin with Floyd on his neck saying,
right.
I can't breathe. And those people walking up the stairs, you're a little out of breath yourself.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So you turn
That's
in
a
the corner,
fact. Yeah.
come see
It
the
should be-
statue,
no,
and
it
you're like,
should-
I can't breathe either. I'm
And-
going
but
to see
we
it.
should also
And then you should have the New York City Marathon end right there.
Yeah,
That's the finish
but
line.
we should also put on like Gatorade and shit. Cause like after you take a drink, you're like, now I can breathe.
Bro.
I don't feel like that. Like an Old Spice commercial type of vibe.
yeah.
Just throw it at somebody. Like, oh, you're in trouble. We reenact the shit. His neck getting broke. You just pop in. Like, here, take a George Floyd drink.
Yeah. I'm on a horse.
Yeah,
No, I'm
right.
on a black guy's neck. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm in the middle of a
He's
Black
like,
Lives
you're
Matter
not,
protest.
it's like a Snickers.
Now I'm
Like
wearing a mask.
you're
Now
not
I'm carrying boxes of sneakers.
You're not the same when you're angry.
Now I'm leaving pallets of bricks
That's what
next
I'm
to
saying.
protest.
Oh, yeah, they're doing that now, right?
What?
Leaving the...
They've been doing that.
No,
Yeah,
but
they-
there's other protests.
Oh, the LA protests
Yeah.
are definitely
LA getting their ass whooped though, right? Cops is beating their ass for real.
Yeah, they getting shot with rubber bullets.
Yeah, they
Australia,
down.
the-
They down.
The reporter.
LA, it seems like the worst place to live.
Oh, 100%.
LA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since the pandemic, it's gotten worse. New York has gotten a little
They
better.
have way more homeless people. They're always on fire.
Yo, crazy homeless people.
Crazy though. Like, at least New York homeless people got respect.
Yeah, they're funny.
They're funny, and they'll tell you a joke. They'll give you a reason why not to be like them.
Not just scream at you.
And if you tell them like, yo, get away from you, like, my bad, brother, and they'll just go to the next person.
Yeah, they're homeless. Like, even in Austin, like the homeless people yell at you down there. Yeah. Out here, they just yell into the void.
Yeah, they know that they're homeless.
Yeah.
They understand it's their fault.
They're not yelling at you. They're yelling at the world.
Yeah,
in Austin, they specifically come to you and want to be mad at you.
I did get mad one time when I saw homeless doing wearing the same sneakers I had on. I was like, fuck. I got burned.
They were cleaner.
I was so upset. He was wearing black Air Force Ones. I was like, who the fuck?
Yo, that's like the Bombas socks.
What's that?
Every pair you buy, they give it to a homeless guy. I'm like, these like fucking $15 a pair. The guy comes out of Chipotle, got $1, brother. I give it to him. I look down, he has Bombas on. I'm like, yo, you're better than me now. You're up a buck.
Have you ever given homeless people money?
I try not to.
Me too. I'm too fucked.
Once in a while.
Don't be a minute. Fuck my head up.
Once in a while.
When I saw Don't Be a Minute as a kid, it fucked my head up.
Why?
You don't remember when he gave the homeless dude money and then the homeless dude
had
a
he
car?
hops in the beer.
I was like, that might be true.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There's people out there that do that. Yeah.
Right.
Inside Edition catches them all the time.
Yeah, he does.
There are people out there, but there are
some real homeless dudes. Like, you ever seen the dudes where like their leg is like so fucked up with pus? Tied up. I'm like, that nigga's homeless.
Those are the guys like in Kensington and Philly that are fucking with that trank shit that like makes them skin infected. Like it gives you a flesh-eating disease. That's why I want to try trank, because like for that to do that to your leg and you still do it, it has to be really fun.
Every drug is fun when you're on it.
The first time though. I don't think I try to be. I don't want to be addicted to it though.
No.
I just want to try it.
But you don't get to control that.
Now I can.
Okay.
I've mastered addiction.
He's like, I'm good at this now.
I have no substance abuse.
When I first started, I was just a small little butterfly.
Yo, but how do you feel about these protests and everything else? Like,
I love it. They're finishing off what the wildfires couldn't finish. They're like, yo, the wildfires couldn't do shit. We got this.
I'm still waiting for someone to have a better protest picture than I do. I want to see someone else have a better protest picture.
Oh, that Mexican with the flag looked kind of dope.
That was tough.
That was tough.
There was a lot of good protest pictures from 2020. There was this dude staying on top of a building that's on fire, holding the shit. I was like, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like he was landing a plane or something.
No, he was on top of a burning building.
I thought you meant the guy with the two like
No, I didn't
flags.
see that one. That's tough too.
Yo, I was just thinking they should make George Floyd.
That's the best thing about protests is the aftermath pictures.
Yo, they should make George Floyd in a cartoon about forest fires. Like,
oh my god,
you too. You know what I mean? Because you can't breathe. Like
carbon monoxide training, with fire drills.
I bet George Floyd was the best at smoking weed.
Oh no, he fucking the way he inhales.
Yeah. Like, why you keep smoking down on the knee? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you can smoke next to me, nigga.
Why do you keep coughing? Damn, you got weak lungs, George.
Like,
you got some baby lungs.
He's like, yo, if a cop ever get to you,
God forbid you ever get a knee on your neck.
I remember when George Floyd shit was happening, I told a joke at a show, and this lady got mad that she laughed at it. I was like, this is the problem. She was like, I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm like, he not gonna hear it. Fuck you mad for? Oh no, I can't make fun of George Floyd. It's another nigga.
You remember me from the jump when it happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's a setup. I never believed that shit.
He didn't
from
believe
the
it. He thought it was like CIA or some shit.
Some CIA shit.
I remember
and then
watching
it proved
it
to be right.
Yeah,
like 12:30. They put it out on. I was on World Star. And I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. I said that to myself.
White dude on World Star.
That's where I saw it first. Then the next day it exploded. I was like, I knew that wasn't.
That's the blackest shit ever.
60% of people who watch World Star are white.
Yeah,
there's more white people that watch.
Elon Musk got his whole shit from World Star.
Oh yeah, that's his whole culture.
Yeah,
right there.
I truly believe that it's the blackest shit ever to see someone's death on World Star Hip Hop. That's the blackest.
It was on there.
I know, but that's so black.
It was on everything.
Yeah, it was.
But it was everywhere.
It was on my mama.
Yeah, it was on his neck.
It was on the ground.
It was on the ground.
Oh, you seen the Elon shit with Trump?
Yeah, man, it's sad.
How you feel? I know you're heavy into that.
They're trying to distract us. Every time I see something like that, like something going on, I Google Israel. And see what's going on over there. And exactly, they arrested that retarded bitch that cares about the planet.
Oh yeah.
Trying to bring in like tortillas or some shit on a boat.
Somebody should do a Elon and Trump impression of like Maury show. You're not the father. And Elon goes running in the back.
Trump's dancing.
I told you niggas. I told you niggas.
I'm doing just so you don't think I'm
told you
taking
niggas.
your idea. I'm doing it. Someone asked me to be in a skit tomorrow similar to that. So if
Okay.
you see it
Yeah.
a couple of days later, I didn't go and take it. I'm
That's just
documenting
how my
it
brain
now,
works,
right
bro.
now.
That's just how my brain
Yo,
works.
they were gonna go shoot a weed sketch.
Mine's
He's
be
gonna
better.
come. He's gonna show up to the shoes like, "Yo, guys, scratch the whole idea. I got a hit right here.
It gotta be good though. You can't shoot something like that. It's not good. 'Cause
Well, I'm not
the
in charge.
timing
They
is
asked
hot
me to
right
be
now.
with it.
You ain't
Yeah.
never wrecked a set to make it better.
Who, me?
Yeah. You never made like a set better. Just like when people give you a bad idea, you be like, "No, let's make it better."
Oh yeah.
We did that with the fucking skit on the
most
rooftop.
of the time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Certain people do skits with certain people because they know they're gonna make it better.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a fact.
improvise if you want. Like you
Most
want, we
sketches-
have to. You
most-
wrote it. You
Most
asshole.
sketches
He
should
said,
be
"I'm gonna do the
improvised.
premise. You're gonna do the setup, the
Yeah.
punchline, all the tags." You
Yeah,
got
there's
it,
only
you
a few times I've done sketches with people that I didn't write where I'm like, this skit don't even need to be helped with. Like, let's just do it just like that.
Yo, but I'm really just agitated. I'm just so mad at just society and people, how stupid they are. You know what I
Okay.
mean? At least
Well, give
Geo
us-
said, "Oh,
give
I
us-
see this.
give
I
us
go
big-
right to Twitter, Israel." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's smart.
When you edit this, put music and make this black and white. Big T, give us your thoughts on what's going on in the world right
listen.
now.
Listen.
No, we gonna be quiet. This is all you right here. Look into the camera.
With Trump and Elon, we were going in the right direction, regardless of what anyone says. I feel
I don't know about that.
that's the thing. We're common
We
folk.
don't know that. You probably believe they were going in the
right.
right direction.
Yeah.
But I already
Since
knew.
Trump has been elected, the world has been a lot
it was
worse,
the
actually.
fucking getting those people back from space.
I was on your side beginning.
Once Trump and Elon
Yeah.
went along with that facade of the lady coming back with different hair, a space shuttle not getting any condensation or steam hitting the water, and then dolphins coming to serenade them. Once Trump and Elon were involved with that, I checked out. I'm not even on their team. I give everyone
they're
a
not
benefit
good team
of the
to be
doubt.
on. They're like when the Patriots when Tom
Oh,
Brady left.
But you thought that really happened? The astronauts? That's when the shit started to unravel. Like you're going along with
It
that.
was funny though. Like Katy Perry looked like she knew where she was going.
No, not even that
She
one.
thought she
the
was
ones that were stuck in the space station. Not the
Yeah.
not the
That
people
one-
that,
yeah.
that
one
went
too.
up for like 6 seconds and then came back down.
And then they opened it from the inside, but you can only open it from the outside. Like, and
That's
people
what
still
she said.
and people still fucking go along with this shit. And I'm crazy for thinking the Statue of Liberty wasn't built already.
Well, you
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
for a lot of reasons. You crazy for just your existence, but like it is wild that ever since Trump has been elected, and I was against everybody was against Joe Biden, so we all like he can't be worse than Trump. Since Trump been elected, Diddy got arrested. I blame Trump for that. I do. I think it's his fault.
No, that's not his fault.
I think it's his fault.
They needed a distraction, and Diddy was the guy.
He was the guy.
Diddy was the fall guy.
Cause you're not against Diddy yet, completely.
No. I think he's guilty.
Yeah,
I'm just not with Cassie. I feel like Cassie's as guilty as him.
yeah. But usually,
That's my whole thing.
usually the women will blame the man for making them like that.
Oh yeah. It's just that he gaslit me. But
Yeah.
what I think is Diddy was a simp.
He
Diddy was
sound like
simping
it.
over Cassie,
He sound like it.
and he was doing anything to please her. He was a cock,
Yeah.
bro.
When
When this shit
he was
first
more than
came
a
out,
cuck. This got to
he
be a
was
better word for this.
a gay cuck.
Because I've heard people that are
rapist.
cucks, they're like, they just watch. He was doing more than watch. He wanted the
But
nigga.
sometimes he would watch.
Yeah, but he wanted the
Sometimes
nigga to rub the nut on the nigga. Like,
No,
that's
no.
crazy.
She would. It would Cassie. She
Yeah.
would want Cassie to go after. So not the dude.
Yeah.
Not saying it's less gay,
Yeah.
but
It's
the
hella
thing
gay.
is Cassie was in on it, right? And the fact, because this whole start when this first came out, I was like, oh shit, Diddy Rico, this motherfucker was black man, this motherfucker was a gangster. And then
And then we
when
find out
when
it's
everything
only
comes out,
him.
I'm like, oh, he's a little cuck, simp, gay bitch.
Yeah, because the way they made Diddy Party sound like it was everybody involved.
Yeah.
Way they make it sound like
CIA,
now, it's
all
only
these
just
people.
him, Cassie, and the prostitute.
Yeah.
Yo, I never see someone get off on someone else having unprotected sex. You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't think you should see that.
like
Yeah.
it's just like
That's the part of the room you leave.
I thought he was Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah.
in the beginning, but it turns out he was just
Jeffrey
Ike Turner.
Dahmer.
He was Ike Turner.
Yeah.
He was just beating the shit out of Cassie. I'm like, this is not a Rico case.
Yeah,
this is domestic
Yeah,
violence.
but the
Yeah.
video we only seen him beating her one that time was probably because she didn't want to give him the nut. Ike Turner beat the bitch because he just thought
she was singing off key.
yeah, like he was trying to make her better.
I mean, he was trying to make this bitch a better whore.
Yeah, yeah,
He was putting her in her place.
Yeah.
He was a pimp / simp.
I will say, watching the video, Diddy hit like a woman.
I mean, he had a towel on.
Yeah, but what nigga?
But
put your
honestly,
clothes
though,
on to be
if the way he was here and there, he should have had the towel up here too.
How dare you save that enough for yourself?
He should have had the towel around his titties like this.
He hit her,
with a shower cap.
He hit her like an auntie. He hit her like an auntie.
He should have had a bonnet on while he was hitting her like
Hit
that.
her with the slipper.
Yeah.
He nah, but when you see the pictures of how she looked afterwards, he fucked her up.
Worse than Rihanna.
Yeah, he fucked her up.
Shout out Rihanna.
Yeah.
Yo,
But-
she got hit because she gave Chris Brown herpes?
Nah, I think because she grabbed his dick while they was driving.
No, I
Which
think
one's
it was
worse?
It was. He thought she was fucking Jay-Z.
Well, she pulled up on him while he was on a date with another bitch.
Yeah, it's toxic shit.
They
You
was
never
15.
know. Yeah, you never know with these people.
Chris Brown was 15. Like, what you want from the nigga?
Yeah.
A Lamborghini at 15 is crazy.
Yeah, but you seen that video where he grabbed Carucci by the neck?
Yeah, with Cruci, she was probably different. She was probably. He was like, "Nah, I own you. This is different. You ain't Rihanna." Bitch."
Yeah.
The shit with Diddy.
Rihanna was already a star. I made
that's
you,
different.
bitch.
That's different. Carucci. Like, he said that in the song, like an intro to a song.
Well, listen, they got Diddy because just like anyone who's ever paid for sex with an escort or prostitute, like we have to move them around. Like,
Yeah.
yo, we're right in Ridgewood. We're right by Brooklyn and Queens. They might get you for going from borough to borough. Or something. You know what I mean? Like,
honest question. You think Diddy was funny at his sex parties?
If he was what?
You think he was funny?
Like he was killing it?
Like you think he was like he had humor while doing that freaky shit? Like dude about to put nut on, he's like, oh. Like,
He moves out the way. I got you. No, I'm playing. Put it on. Put it
right here.
No. Come back.
Put it right here.
I was just joking. Come back.
little jizz
back,
on his
Punisher.
shoulder does the Harlem shit.
Punisher, get back here, Punisher.
And then he put the nut on. He was like, "Hey, yo, that's gay."
He does like a Harlem shake. It's like a wet dog. It's going everywhere. Like in those moments, that
Hey,
might
y'all
be
don't play
funny.
that gay shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Come here.
Don't look me in my eyes, nigga.
Yo, that
Nah,
yo,
I'm playing. Eye
bro,
contact. All I want. Eye
bro,
contact.
that's a funny skit. The Diddy outtakes when someone slips and you add like Benny Hill music.
Whoa.
Oh, the Benny Hill.
You know he had a theme song when you walk in his house.
What was the theme song?
Did he? Did he do it?
Oh man, baby oil is tough to deal with. They're acting like they could just clean it up afterwards. Like,
but
it was
yeah,
all
but
over the
They done
roof.
fucked up so many couches.
Yeah.
But having that much
carpet.
baby oil should be a crime.
Yeah, didn't it raise any flags or something? Like if you order
Yeah.
like a certain amount of pounds of fucking like fertilizer, they're gonna tag you, flag you.
Yeah.
I went to
If
Target.
you buy over a certain amount of baby oil, they should be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I
are
went
you
to
doing?
Target the day after that came out, and I asked them, how many baby oils can I buy? She's like, oh, we only have 7 in stock. I was like, where the fuck is he getting 100? This is Target. Like, this is wholesale.
She's like, "Sorry, Diddy just left. You missed
Too late.
it. Yeah, too late. Diddy was here 2 days ago."
It was a black truck pulled up already.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Who you think is going to be the next person in Hollywood to get taken down?
It's gonna be a while before we get somebody taken down like that.
Yeah.
They always space it out
Mhm.
because you look at the gap between Epstein and him. It was
Yeah.
almost like what,
A long
5,
time.
6 years.
But there's a lot of people that's like under Diddy type shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, they always go for one person, right? Because they
Set
need everybody
example.
else to still run the show.
Set example.
It's not like the freak off stop. The
Yeah.
freak offs are still going. It's just somebody else now.
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem with today. Like, all right, Diddy
Could be
doing-
Jay-Z carrying on the torch.
You see Jay-Z get everybody that say he did something wrong out of here.
Out of here. Yep.
Out of here. He's
Gone.
like, you're not putting that on me.
Nope.
That's the problem with Diddy. He wasn't married. Couldn't have a little backbone.
Yeah.
Because he killed his wife, so, you know,
Oh,
allegedly.
he killed his baby mom.
Baby mom.
Allegedly,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, supposedly it was from like the drugs. It
Yeah.
wasn't like they killed her.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes it look suspicious is she was gonna come out with that book.
That's the only problem with what Diddy was doing with Cassie. She's the only one that survived. Everyone else died.
Barely.
He was killing
Barely
everybody.
survived.
Like
Yeah.
the pneumonia. He somehow killed him with
Yeah.
pneumonia.
What's the R&B nigga?
Aaliyah?
No, it was somebody
R.
else.
Kelly?
No,
No,
he's
not R.
still
Kelly.
alive.
But that's a wild thing to yell out. He's like, R. Kelly?
Didn't G Depp die?
Huh?
Or G Depp's in jail? Which is Black Rob died.
Black Rob died. G. Depp killed the nigga and then told on himself.
Told him so. Yeah.
Craig Mack died.
Craig Mack died.
Um,
Biggie died.
Biggie died.
Kim's all fucked up.
Kim's all fucked up.
Faith is all fucked up.
Faith is a retard whore.
112.
Who's she going
But I
out
feel
with
like
now?
from 112 is probably like the only normal one.
How we don't know they normal?
That's true. They're in Atlanta. They're probably doing.
Yeah.
Go to room 112. Tell them Flocka. Like, come on, they was saying some shit. You know, and he killed all the other ones.
What about the Punisher? His
That's a wild
testimony.
name.
Yo,
I
like
saw
the
the
guy-
interview with Cameron.
Yeah.
He's like, but how was the pussy, man?
I mean, but like,
I don't care about all that. How was the pussy?
What did they think Cameron was gonna ask the nigga? You thought Cameron was gonna go get in, ask the nigga like, how was Diddy sexual? No, he don't care, but that's gay.
Cameron is still a 16-year-old boy from Harlem.
He's still a
You
crack
mad?
dealer.
He went to Bill O'Reilly. You mad? A grown ass
This
man.
is what happens when you let hood niggas get money, and then he gets more money than all the niggas that hate him.
They ask you stupid
when
questions.
50 Cent Cameron are my two favorite
They
rappers.
ask you stupid questions like, "Do you fuck with your Timbs on?"
Yeah,
and ruin your whole political campaign
Exactly. That's
because
what-
you talk
that's
to a
what I'm from.
motherfucker from the Bronx.
That's where I'm from. The nigga Cam broke it down. He asked the Punisher like, "So how was the pussy?" The dude was like, "I'm not gonna get it." He's like, "Nigga, I know where you from. You
I
from
know,
145 and 138."
At one point, he was like
this.
this in the interview, like looking off camera, just like he couldn't
Nigga
take
had
it.
a PR team.
Yeah.
Yo, but the guy,
How you name Punisher and got a PR team?
we've all had questionable, unprotected sex, right?
Put all that on us.
I have. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
but the way you set it up sounds crazy.
Because this guy was like, then he goes, how was it with the unprotected sex part? He got like a little uncomfortable. Like, hold on, you wouldn't fuck Cassie without a condom?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have.
That bitch bad as shit.
I fucked Jeff Levin without a condom. Just Levin without a condom. I love you, Jess.
But just
That's crazy. Because like ordering a nigga named the Punisher makes you seem wild.
But he felt weird. He was gonna fuck around. You're a male prostitute. Like,
Yeah, how you got
well, you're
morals?
above that.
How
You
you
know
got
what I mean?
morals all of a
Like,
sudden?
I'd have like, I would have been waiting for you to ask
that's
him to
'cause-
take it
well,
off. You know what I mean? Like,
but a guy who like it's his job and he's professional with it. In his mind, he's like, I'm risking myself right now. I don't know this.
Yeah,
bitch
it's
from
like-
Harlem.
it's like
he
after-
didn't know it was Cassie at first.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's like people that live in that world, like it's like asking a porn star about sex. She's like, I don't get into those parts about my job.
Yeah.
Bitch, you the hoe.
Yo, but like,
You're a whore.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll show us. I'm like, all right, you don't want to get into it? All right, bring up Deep Throat Swallower 17. Let's see how
bitch got
shy
a
you are.
TikTok.
Yeah, all right, mascara's running.
A Twitter bitch will
saliva
will
coming
pop
down
that
the throat. I am a lady, and you will
Right.
respect me. I don't kiss and tell.
Yeah,
All right, fast forward to 13 minutes
Yeah.
where her butt's gaping.
a Twitter bitch will pop that pussy like that.
Yeah.
Ain't playing. She thinks $60 is a lot.
But the thing that fucks me up about that whole thing is when you hear people like Lauren London involved.
Oh, you
and,
hear Nipsey Hussle
and
shit?
Nipsey, and you just like that.
I forgot Lauren London
Lauren
was
Lundy
friends
was
with-
definitely
friends
at
with
those freak offs, and then you wonder, I'm like, was Nipsey at those things too?
Can't trust like
And if he wasn't, then he just married a whore.
marathon, yo, free
Oh,
balls,
Marathon!
Marathon!
Oh! Where's the soundboard? Keep the
He's on fire! 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 Fire!
yo. There's a different definition for the swap meet.
Oh my God!
Slauson swap meet.
The marathon continues.
Marathon continues at the Slauson swap meet.
Right. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
He
shot when I go to
hustle?
LA for
Oh,
these
boy.
jokes, but I don't give a fuck. That
So
was
did
funny.
Nipsey. He's on fire! Fire! It be your own people. Fire!
Probably happened at the freak off a week earlier.
They found out Nipsey was on some shit. Snoop Dogg set it up.
Then as soon as he goes to piss, fire!
Oh shit! I forgot Lauren London and her was like mad close.
And she's beautiful, bro.
Right.
Like,
And we know Lauren London's always been her first big role. She was a liar.
her first big role was
ATL. She was lying
no,
about who
her
she
first
was.
big role was sucking Lil Wayne's dick. That was her
Oh,
biggest
that
role.
was her first big role. For real.
Nobody remembers
ATL was
ATL.
before that.
Nah, but that was her breakthrough.
Oh, okay.
Her breakthrough move was sucking Lil
But
Wayne's
ATL,
dick.
she lied about who she was in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah, she
I never
was
saw her.
supposed to be his hood girl, but she really had a rich dad.
Oh yeah.
And then T.I. just took her chain off, like that changes who she was.
You know what?
Give me that shit back.
Yo, the producer's like, yeah, I got a role for a lying whore. That fits you perfectly.
You know what
Come
light skin
here.
bitches.
With dimples?
Right.
Oh my
Fire.
fire.
Like, no, it's funny too. Cassie, she just had the kid. Now she has the white boyfriend, right?
Two
Yeah.
kids.
Two kids.
Two,
They're like,
two and three. One
No,
on the
she
way.
has 2 kids and she's pregnant right now.
no,
So
I think she
might
had
be
it.
at 3 now.
Yeah.
But yo,
3 kids with this
we
dude.
all been there.
I would probably push her down the staircase at this problem.
Yeah.
After find out all this shit that she did with Diddy,
If
No,
I
but
was,
that's-
if I
How
was
you
him,
sleep at night with her?
No, but that's the funny part.
Listen.
He goes soft again. She turns over. She goes, "You're thinking about her, aren't you?" You know what I mean? Like it has to happen.
but after all that being exposed about your girl, text messages, she's being down with that. If I was her
It's in her
boyfriend,
mouth.
I'm going to the courthouse. I'm going to the courthouse, and I'm legally changing my name to Chris Benoit, and then I'm gonna go on Facebook Market. I'm gonna find a fucking Bowflex, and I'm taking
gonna say, you
her
ain't gotta do all
and
that.
all of us out.
Yeah, but you gotta do all that. You can just
Make
be
sure
like,
you put the George
honey,
Floyd face on.
I bought a new gym. Oh my god.
Chris Benoit, the original show.
I'm gonna hang my son on the Bowflex wearing a George Floyd shirt,
Push her right down
saying
the
I
staircase.
can't breathe.
Push her right down the staircase, bro. Because how you sleep next to her kids
While
on
she's
the left?
holding all the kids.
and they better be lucky their kids is young. Cause if your kid, imagine you Cassie your mom and you gotta go to school.
Bro.
Nah, the kids got to go too. You're a product of a whore. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
You're
You
more than a
can't-
whore. You're a used whore.
Bro,
Yeah.
but like every little thing, she comes out of the bathroom, she's like, "Oh, I had to pee so bad." There's something about a good pee, and he's sitting
Oh
there
my
looking at her
God.
like, "What do you mean a good pee?" And she's like, like
Yeah, but
everything.
Yeah, but
Nothing like a good pee to clear up that UTI
But
infection.
they lucky that their kids is young. Cause imagine this happening and you in school and Cassie.
They're gonna get it.
Yo, I would have roasted them like, yo, your mom got pissy lips.
Bro, they're gonna read the whole
You kiss your
transcript.
mom with that diddy mouth?
Take that, take that, take that, take that.
Bad girl.
Even the teacher coming around getting their jokes and they're handing out the test. They're like, "Oh, you got an A+. Take that, take that."
You don't need this. We know what you're gonna be later on. What, you got a record deal after this?
A record deal for OnlyFans.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. And you know, Cass only had like one good song, maybe two.
What song?
You and me. You and me.
Doom, 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 doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom. I had a big crush on Cassie, bro.
She
I had
was
the
fire.
hugest crush on
She
Cassie.
looks like Jessica Alba.
Yes, yeah. Yo, I got to take a piss real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, use Kathy's mouth.
Is that Cassie's mouth right
put
there?
Cassie's mouth over there.
That's Cassie's mouth. Yo, Diddy in the hallway. Punishers in the hallway. What else happened?
No, and I fucking.
How was your week?
We went out. It was Kira's birthday.
Okay, shout out Kira.
We went out to
Shout out
eat.
to Jews.
Yeah, shout out to Jews. Went to a spa world spa,
Okay.
McDonald Avenue.
That's what you in the hot tub and shit?
Yeah, but I hurt myself.
Okay.
We get there right away. I'm waiting. Two black women go up, and this is like strong Eastern European counter. I saw the lady yell at someone already, like
Okay.
almost like Sonia from Comedies on the Loose. You know,
Yeah.
like strong, very.
Yeah.
You know, stay in line. You know.
Okay. You got a good Russian accent?
No. No, but so I'm sitting there.
If
and
I
these-
heard it, I could do it, but
these-
I can't do it off the top. You got a good Russian accent, producer?
No.
Damn. You got any good impressions?
No, not really.
I can
he
do Bernie
doesn't
Mac.
mean.
I can only do Bernie
R.
Mac.
Kelly.
Oh yeah, you can do R. Kelly. But
Ain't nothing wrong
with a little bit of bump and grind,
pissing in Cassie's mouth.
and a little bit of piss and shine.
Yo, so I'm sitting there waiting for Kira to come out of the locker room. A robe that actually fits. I don't know if I lost weight or they made bigger ones. As a fat guy, the robe doesn't close. Like
You have the body of the guy that
but
walks around the
but the
rec center
front's
with no
open.
clothes on.
No. I got to use a robe like a nerd, like in hospital. You know, with the
Okay.
back's open instead
Oh
of the front.
no!
Yo,
You
'cause-
showing nothing but balls?
no. This one actually fits. So I'm
Oh.
sitting there. These two black ladies walk up. I'm like, I wish I had my phone.
Mhm.
This is gonna be good. Yeah, exactly. But it was
I
something
know
good.
he is.
No, she goes, I want my money back. This motherfucker's having sex in the pool.
Oh, shit.
And we didn't get there yet. We're right by the entrance.
See, I was about to have sex.
No, well, we don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
And she goes, the Russian lady came out. You're not getting your money back. She goes, we told the lifeguard. He
Yeah.
didn't. They didn't stop. And this
Yeah.
is a public place. When we walked,
Yeah.
yo, it's a restaurant with like see-through glass where the pool is. You can see everything.
Yeah.
There's no corner spot to fuck.
But only two black women would accuse you of something, and then you didn't do it, but make you feel like you did it.
But yo, we go there.
He having sex in the pool. You like, I'm not. Well, maybe.
No,
Hold on.
when we got there, we saw the people they're talking about. They were clearly having sex in the pool.
Yeah.
So we went to the hot tub and not the pool.
Okay.
I took my girl out to the spa last week, World Spa on McDonald Avenue, and
You're
like
Jewish, by the way. Shout
Nice.
out to Jews. Shout out to Jews.
So you
there
gotta
was a
do
lot
it.
of Jews
Yeah,
there.
right.
There
Your
was
kid's gonna have a successful life because
You don't want kids though.
You don't want kids.
Oh, not gonna
So why you with a Jewish woman for? It's a waste.
But look how old he is. It's too late for him.
Yo,
No,
fuck
it's not too late for
you.
him.
Here you are.
Is she older than him?
I started comedy
No, look how
late.
old he is.
Man, I
You
look
don't wanna
younger than you.
You don't want to be 50 years old with a 2-year-old.
I don't want a kid at all at 20. I don't want a
I
kid.
don't want a kid at all. At 20.
Before I forget this idea, I had that thought while I was leaving the Cassie thing. Has anybody did a video of them putting a picture of Cassie on a urinal and pissing on her?
No, but don't say it online.
Bro.
Somebody's gonna take
And
it.
if someone ever did, just do it your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm
Everybody's stealing everybody's jokes now anyway.
That's true.
I be getting tight too because content creators steal from comics.
I mean, they're still from comics. They'll steal from memes.
Yeah,
they'll
but like
steal
we
from-
write jokes and perform them online, and then
Oh,
they
yeah,
take
yeah.
the joke that they heard us do because we get views,
Yeah.
and then they be like, "Oh, let me just do a skit of that before they do it." I'm like, "Bitch, we was gonna do that of our
Yeah.
own shit."
I
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep that on stage.
Right. I'm
Yo-
like, because they can't do stand up. And my favorite thing to do is watch a content creator come to do stand up, think they can do
eat
it,
it.
and they bomb so bad, bro.
Or
It's
read the
so-
comments about them. I went to a show. This
No,
guy's
my
whack. And I'm like,
Yeah, because because the people that they could bring that crowd and that audience come see them, and they're like, oh, they can't do that. They can't do this part of it. And my favorite thing to say, like when they bomb, they'll come up to us like, how was that? I'm like, you can't edit that.
Yeah.
Can't edit real life, huh?
There's this ex-sports agent.
But some of them do.
No,
some of them
try
add
to
laughs.
edit. Yeah,
some people
yeah,
add
I see
laughter.
it.
Some people.
I be seeing it.
The quick cuts, and it just
Yeah.
abruptly ends.
The quick
and,
cut,
and now,
yeah.
and now, cause so
we
many,
can see it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
we
Like,
know the real. And now, cause that happens so much, when you go to a show, and you like killing it, the audience be like, "Oh, you're funny in real life," cause they seen so many of them bad.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you're actually good at this." I'm like,
Dude, but it sucks though, because I was opening up for Karen and like some casino in Jersey.
Shout out Karen Feehan.
Shout out Karen Feehan. It was in
seen her
Atlantic-
pussy online.
all
on
three of us.
Reddit.
Hey, it's like a
It's on
parlay.
Reddit.
Oh, they showed her pussy in the new season of Tires.
I bet.
Check
No,
it
they
out.
Yeah, she threw it on Ron White's face.
Hilarious.
She
That'd be
was
hilarious.
in it though. She was with Ron White.
She
in it.
playing herself on tires.
Yeah, I think she was a whore in the first season.
I saw the scene. I was like, that's pretty much her, right?
And yeah, the second one.
Good setup punchline right there.
It's like, what comic is the biggest whore?
You know, which one is the whore I can call?
Shout out to Karen.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what was I talking about before? that?
Opening up for Karen Fian?
Oh yeah, so we're doing some weird ass casino.
Those be the wildest shows.
It wasn't even in a separate room.
What you mean?
It was in the middle of the casino floor.
Okay.
And it was like they had seats and everything. It was just like, theater seats and all that, but it was just surrounded by a velvet fucking curtain.
Rope. Okay.
So you hear the whole casino all around you. The host comes up to me and he's talking to Karen. It's like, oh yeah, he's only gonna do 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
And he goes like, all right, you're going first. This guy's featuring.
5
and then
minutes in a
Karen.
casino sounds like
5 minutes
murder.
at a casino, and I'm just like, all right, cool. He goes on stage and goes like, hey, how you guys doing today? We got a great comedy show going for you guys. We got our first comedian, Geo Perez. And it just brings me up.
Didn't-
And I'm like, hold
didn't
on.
warm up or nothing.
You want me to do 5 minutes without you warming up and without
Cool.
me warming up?
Yeah.
Bro, I just ate a dick for 5 minutes. Ate a dick for 5
I've
minutes.
done some bad shows. Was he black?
No, this was an all-white show.
Oh.
All-white show. And then I guess because Karen was there was like Gas Digital fans there.
Okay.
And I did somebody's podcast. I think it was like Lewis's podcast. And then right on in the comments, like, yeah, I saw Gio in Atlantic City once. He stinks on ice.
Damn. Damn, that'd be the worst because y'all fans
I
don't give
was
a
like,
fuck.
Yeah.
Bad
I was-
Digital don't give a fuck.
so I was just like, fuck, bro. I bombed in front of fucking Gas Digital fans.
I recently did a show in a hotel, in the middle of the hotel.
But wait, is it
It's in Midtown.
fuck? What's it? Do you know the name of the hotel?
It's a
I've done them. I've done two
Hilton,
different.
maybe.
Oh, okay, I heard of
It's
that.
in
Yeah,
Midtown.
yeah, yeah.
But I think one of the wildest shows. I wasn't on this one. I just got word back from it. Joe and Miles went to Boston. They did a show.
Joe.
Levy and Miles did a show in Boston. It's a sponsored show preventing suicide. A Boston comic does a bit where he pulls out a fake gun and says he's gonna kill everyone in here, and everyone rushes out. Like the audience is there for suicide prevention.
And he pulls out a gun.
He pulls out a fake gun, and that's his bit. And
I-
he banned the show. They can't never do a show at that location because of that guy.
Bro, of
I
course.
was like, yo, Boston comics gotta chill.
Bro, the kid Mateo, when I first started,
Mateo.
Mateo Pasquale, the autistic kid.
I've always hated his voice.
Yeah. I'm like, he's gonna help me. I'll
I didn't know
help
he was
him.
still alive.
Yeah.
Where's he at? I haven't seen
I
him.
know we had a falling out. He stole the brand name. Well, long story, whatever. I'm
Why
in
does he always look
Rockaway.
like he has like
That's
the
your
sneeze?
fault for doing business with a retard.
I
bro.
just started comedy and no one else would talk to me.
That's true. So you chose the guy that couldn't talk?
There's no one else was talking to me. I would take that. It's like talking to a dog.
Now
You know
I
what
get why y'all was together.
Yeah.
You sound just alike
Yo,
right
in
there.
Rockaway. Yo,
Hey,
we're
I
Rockaway.
get it. I used to be friends with this guy.
Yo,
I was
Rockaway.
like, nobody else would talk to me. Let me talk to
At least I was killing it on stage.
Yo, we had. No, he never
But
killed
Tay-
it once.
I fuck with y'all because y'all was real. I'll give you y'all
Mhm.
flowers. Y'all was some real niggas. I'll
Hey,
fuck with y'all.
Crooklyn. Oh, me or them? I don't
Us.
know.
We're talking about us.
Yo, but he's Crooklyn
'Cause he-
comedy.
but
You're
you know
not
when
a
shit
crook
get
and you're
real,
not
we gonna-
funny. How
we
is
gonna
that?
outside.
And it's fun. It's always
Yeah.
fun.
Yo, so Rockaway, we lost like 400 people between like Canton Fitzgerald, Fireman, and like, I'm like, yo, this is an Irish bar on the beat. Please don't bring that stupid 9/11 joke. It's not even funny. You know what I mean?
An
I'm
Irish bar
pissing.
don't like a 9/11
I'm
joke?
pissed. No, in Rockaway, with 400 people we lost, like in like a couple of mile area.
Yeah.
I'm pissing. He's like the best place to watch 9/11 with this stupid joke. And the kid whose dad, who's like the two brothers lost their
Firefighter,
dad,
yeah.
walked in as he's doing it.
Yeah.
Like, and I wonder why these places don't want to do work with me anymore.
I feel you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on Mateo's side. If you tell me not to, if you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna do it on purpose.
That is true. Tell
No,
somebody,
man,
come
I
on.
mean to occupational disobedience disorder.
Nah,
One thing
I'm
my
a
ex-girlfriend
comic. I'm not
had-
gonna obey your rules.
I
Fuck
understand that, but it's just.
Big T, be skinny today. How about that? How
Bro,
about that?
motherfucker, you're funny. I knew he wasn't gonna be funny.
Be big T, not low T.
Right. Hey, lowercase T
Oh
ass
my
nigga.
god,
That's
Nah,
an
you're
easy joke.
not gonna tell me what I can and can't say.
bro. You have to tell unfunny people that. Sorry for spitting.
No, you don't, because they still think they're a comic and they still think they're funny, so they're gonna go with the risk.
Or he has nothing else to do on stage.
Or that was all
Bro,
his
It's
material.
all his material. He goes like, "What does he want me to come up
Yeah.
here and say? Hey, how's everybody
Yeah,
going?"
you made it seem like it was a rape joke. 9/11 joke. Oh, so original.
Bro, he would eat a mayonnaise, cheese, onion, and pepper sandwich.
What?
That was it. And then muff my girl's face out of the way. I gotta use the bathroom. I got violent diarrhea. Push her out of the way and disrespect the bathroom.
How many times he did this?
Every time he came
You
over.
let him mush your girl that many times?
It was he's handicapped.
So what? Make him more handicapped.
We took him out to Mateo's during the pandemic, throwing up.
That's
More
a good bit.
handicapped.
Take
The-
Mateo's to Mateo.
The owners came over to us. He's like, "Yo, is this guy all right?" Because he's blowing his nose, doing all the noise during that, like right before they shut everything down. He's in the bathroom, diarrhea again. We're out front waiting for him. We're leaving. He's banging on the window. That's my seat to my girl sitting shotgun. Like this is the person I'm dealing with.
It sounds like he's the Diddy to your Cassie. You keep whatever you do in life, it always goes back to Mateo. You can't get away from you, freak.
Fuck him. Yeah, great shirt to wear.
His girlfriend like sucks him off. She's like, "Hold on, I gotta go spit this on Mateo's nipples."
Every
Mateo, it's me, Kira. Yeah, he's going to do the podcast with Lawrence. And they're going to a mic. Come over and piss in my mouth.
Every time he mushes your girl, he brings it with him. That's crazy. What else happened? Oh yeah, Nick's lost. That's true.
Oh no,
That
after
is-
the sex thing.
Don't point at me and say that.
No, I'm at this spa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're in the hot tub. I see this guy going to cold plunge. He jumped in. It was like a rectangle.
You do
And
cold plunge?
I'm about to go in.
Mm-hmm.
My fear as a kid, the diving thing. Don't dive. You break your neck. You know, I don't want to be paralyzed my whole life. So I'm like going to fall. Like go in. I fall. Both my middle fingers must have hit the side of the. It's like a rectangle
your
cold
fingers?
plunge. My girl looks at me. She goes, "You jumped in?" I go, "No, I fell." My hand blew. I thought I broke my hands. Like both my middle fingers from hitting the side of the pool,
Yeah.
falling into this cold plunge. It was
How
the-
much space did you have to jump?
like my
How'd
hips.
you
I didn't jump. It was just.
so you just slipped.
It was like a rectangle in the ground.
But how'd you hit your hand on the edge of the
It was
thing?
that tight. I'm big.
Yeah, okay.
It's I don't have.
I feel you.
And
Sometimes
I fell.
Sometimes you do some stupid shit by accident.
Your body brought your hands down.
Yeah,
body,
I thought
his
I
body
was
wasn't
done.
ready to work out. I get it.
Fuck you. That got was my left hand. My right hand, I almost couldn't use the bidet knob. I'm like, yo,
Damn.
my girls have to wipe me.
Oh no.
And Mateo.
Oh no. Oh no.
He pushes her out the way. I got this. I wipe
got
it back.
violent
She's like, she goes,
diarrhea.
I go, what's this? She goes, the deed to the house. You can keep it. I'm out of here. I'm not wiping you. I already have to have sex with you.
How much time do y'all think? All right, if Diddy was to
What?
not go to prison,
Oh,
who you think he should fight first?
probably some white guy.
50.
50.
You gotta
but
fight 50
he
first.
gonna
Oh,
lose
not
that,
in
though.
jail. I think you meant in jail.
Yeah. 50 having the time of his life with this. It's hilarious. And I get it too, because they just found out that
His baby mom,
was
Jane
one
Doe.
of
Yeah.
the freak offs.
Mhm.
I'd be upset too.
Yeah, but that's dangerous because we all have skeletons, even if it's small.
Yeah, but at least you know 50 skeletons.
No, but he had to slip up more than once, living that recklessly. You got shot 9 times. You don't have more skeletons where you just
You're not gonna accidentally nut in a whore. Like,
something
it's gonna
or
happen.
like
No,
I
we-
hate Jews on tape. You know what I mean? Something of a
you get
fucking-
that.
And also, you blind to that shit. You don't know a woman's capable of that shit until you
Yeah.
hear about it, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
No, but
but
just-
I want you
just
to
she didn't
calm
know.
even
her
want to
coming
lick
back
my
with-
balls.
I want you to know being a murderer is not worse than being a rapist. It's two
No,
different things.
I'm saying the way he talks so freely,
Who, 50?
the universe or someone higher up, like,
Diddy or
what do we
50?
got on 50? What do we got on this guy?
I'm
He's
t-
our
I'm-
darling
I'm a-
now.
Listen,
You know,
50
eventually,
50's my favorite rapper. He has always told you what he has done.
I know, but
Diddy didn't.
yeah, but
yeah, I feel like 50, it'll be more of like some.
His
like,
first song
extortion
is talking
shit.
about getting shot.
It'll
Like,
be more violent than sexual.
yeah,
with
it's
him,
like the
though.
Bill Cosby thing. This whole time he was this. It's
And
like,
also, 50 has contracts.
yeah,
He makes girls sign contracts.
You
Hey,
know what
are
it
you
is?
sure we fucking?
yeah.
I'm okay with this, and I'm gonna be quiet about it.
And
So they can't talk
if
about it.
history it repeats itself, all the bitches that he fucked, they like him still. So
yeah, what about Zion Williamson?
that's
there's
great.
like 3
That's
different
the shit I
girls.
was trying to think
The
of.
one
like a
girl,
couple girls.
she looked like me with dark skin, naked, like
you're
with
not
Bro,
wrong.
bad
listen, he
surgery.
wasn't
No,
always
like-
he wasn't always in the NBA and the basketball.
bro. Like I
stuff.
saw that, I'm
Yeah,
like,
his-
yo,
And you look at he looks like the dude from Class Act. Remember the guy from Class Act? The
Yeah,
kid
they
that played
kept
movie?
getting beat up.
Yeah, that dude. He looks exactly
Yeah.
like him.
class act.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was thinking head of the class.
Nah.
Head of the class is a throwback.
Class act is the technically.
You remember Head of the
It's
Class?
House Party
It's second,
spinoff.
technically.
No,
And
you-
to me, it's better than House Party too.
It's House Party if they was in school.
They don't have no bad movies, bro.
Nah.
Kid and Play.
There's 3 classics.
There's 4 Class Act. Remember 3 House Parties.
Class Act. Oh, 3
House
House
Parties.
There wasn't the third one?
Yeah.
Oh, Immature was in
Immature
that.
in
4.
TLC.
Yeah.
Classic.
They haven't missed. They're 4 for 4.
The house party, either 1 or 2 on Comedy Central, where he's like, I smell
Pussy.
pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, they really? They had to cancel out for
Just
real?
say pudding.
Oh, that sucks.
No,
You know,
but
I don't-
pudding's good too. I like.
Nah, but that ain't the same as the way
Listen,
they did. You
Yo,
smell
if
that?
you were about to get pussy,
Yo, you smell that?
And she
Yo,
left
I
like-
smell bitch in here.
I smell pussy.
Yeah,
Is
pussy.
that you,
Take out the trash.
I smell pussy.
Right, exactly.
bro, if you went, she goes, all right, go in the shower, baby. I'm gonna take care of you when you get out. You come out, there's a note. Sorry, I had to go to work, but I made you some pudding. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna put it on the Knick game, Met game. Pudding's not that far bad from bad pussy.
You like pudding?
you don't like chocolate pudding?
No.
You never been home from school and there's nothing to make you.
I
Eat a
ain't-
box of pudding?
No, I'm a kid of the 2000s. We had pizza rolls, nigga. Like the fuck pudding.
You couldn't get pudding with Wicks.
Right.
Original-
Yes, you can. That's the cheapest shit to get. Nigga like Jello and pudding. You 75 years old, nigga. The fuck? Nigga gotta put everything you eat in the fucking. You gotta chew that shit. Someone gotta chew your shit for you.
That's the thing.
You want watered down food? The fuck?
My girl will do anything. No, sorry, not anything. I mean,
Well, she should.
I'm sorry for
She,
saying
should,
that.
she wouldn't do what Cassie
No,
did.
no, she won't.
Yeah.
She won't do bird feeding. I say it jokingly because
Yeah.
I do it for the dog
Honest-
sometimes while I chew the food up because we feed her.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the porn world gotta take this Cassie and Diddy thing to the next level.
Ow.
They gotta do some scenes with that reenacting this shit.
Oh, they probably will.
Yeah, they
The
got
surprised
to.
they haven't. They have Game of Thrones reenactment.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what
They're
I'm
gonna
saying.
have. They have to have. Diddy
They had.
Cassie.
I've seen
They
a
had
porn.
2 B movies.
I watched the
about-
porn. I watched the porno in 2020 when they did the reenacting of like black people getting killed.
Oh, I saw a porn reenactment of George Floyd.
Really?
Without George Floyd.
Wait, he was in it?
Not the one with the pumpkin scene where Chauvin comes in and goes, "It's all sticky in
For
here."
real?
There's a, you remember where because the guy put his dick in the pumpkin.
Oh,
they have him
God.
as Floyd. Chauvin comes in and goes, "It's so sticky in here."
I'll be
No,
laughing. I'll be laughing at.
Am I the only one
I
on
could tell.
Instagram?
I could tell what race it is by the title of porn. Like if it's proper race, I'm like, it's a white guy. Niggas be like, that bitch was sucking dick on 38th Street.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
that's a nigga that niggas that did that shit.
Yeah, they use lighter terms. Yeah, they use almost like euphemisms. and shit.
Yeah, because they talking like street talk.
Yeah, like when you look at like the homemade porn, you know when it's hood to white. Because in white it'd be like anal. Sarah
Yeah.
gets gaped and anal, oral, and then you
gotta
look at the
watch
hood
this.
one. Taisha takes it in the ass.
Part 6.
Yo, you know I had a gambling problem.
and slurps and swallows. Like, oh, that's a hood. That's a
Whose
hood
mom is this? Number 1.
But in the 2000s, when sex tapes were popular, consensually, everyone was making sex tapes. You know, we flip phones, and every time I move, I'll find like an
You
old
gotta press
phone.
5 3 times to record the bitch.
I was making porn with my PS2 camera, the iToy.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
you
Yep.
can just
I
leave it
put
on
it
if you
on
want to be
there.
a creep.
That's the early Twitch.
I did that before. I didn't know
accident.
that was
By
bad.
accident.
I didn't know I was young. I was a teenager. I didn't know.
was she.
But I was 16. She was
12.
9. No, but when I was a teen, like this is when I still live with my mom. This is back when I first looked at my mom.
This is back when you had to live with your mom.
Yeah.
What you wanted me to live.
Before I moved out. the
You
first
said you
time.
love me forever.
So I was like 29 when this happened. But
last week, yeah.
No, and then I would make some like with my baby mom, but she knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there was like one girl and I learned that from my cousin. My cousin did it. He had a threesome.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, I gotta record. So he put his iToy on, he started recording, he turned the TV off, and then we all got to watch that shit.
Let's watch it now.
But yo, that's the beauty when you move, you find that
Dude,
old camera or old phone.
That's when I found out all men are not created equal. I was like, God damn, bro, this motherfucker had a porn dick. I was like, I didn't even think they could make them that big. This is before like porn, like internet shit.
I've done some trains where I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
Dude, and you know what's crazy? I ran a train with that cousin, but it was dark, so we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Thank God, because I
girl's
was been
elbow
like, oh,
keeps
I'm not
hitting
doing
me.
Shit.
I ran a train with a train with a homie in high school.
We split roasting. I feel his dick hitting mine. I'm like from the inside. I was like, what the fuck?
I ran a train with a homie in high school, and I remember he was fucking the girl. And I was like, how you do that move? Yo, show me that, dog.
He gets behind you like he's showing you pool. You gotta thrust like
And
that.
nigga showed me golf. He was like, yo, it's like this.
Bro, I'm such a degenerate. I found when I moved like a year ago, I'm going through this old phone and I'm listening. I'm like, hold on, I hear an announcer in the background. I'm such a degenerate. I'm having sex. I got he says David Wright goes back. ND Chavez. Then he's calling Eli Manning games. Joe Buck is in every one of my sex tapes.
So
I'm watching. I'm watching
the highlights.
No, I'm having sex as I'm watching my parlay lose. And Joe, I swear to God, I'm listening. I'm like, ND Chavez, the Mets. Then he's talking about Eli Manning finds Tyree.
You ain't got no money on this game. You ain't got no money on this game.
Joe Buck's in every one of my sex tapes. That's how much of a degenerate I am.
Now, the most degenerate thing you could do is fuck a bitch to your sketch. Fuck a bitch to your skit, like start laughing, like, oh, I wrote that.
You know what I haven't done now that you say that I should do? I want to fuck a girl while watching my podcast.
Bro,
Really?
they always say, hey, put something on in the background. Like, you're right.
The only reason I'm
That's
going
content?
to do that. No,
That's content?
not for content. This is only going to be good for whoever she tells, because she's going to tell a girl one day.
No, she's not gonna
I had
tell
sex
nobody.
with a guy who during sex wanted to have his podcast on.
And they were talking about a monkey exhibit at the Bronx Zoo.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Imagine getting head by a bitch,
It's a
and
black-
you watching your pocket like you fucking that.
I'm
You fucking him.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I got distracted. I'm so funny.
But he probably he gonna fuck himself up while he fucking the girl, and then on his pod he's like, so I got a girlfriend. She's like, I thought I was the one.
Yeah, so I lied to every bitch I had sex with.
You ever been with a girl, her pussy stinks so bad?
You ever lie your ass off to get pussy?
He gonna be
Just
on a
say
podcast.
whatever.
He be like, you ever fuck a girl and she wants you to watch your podcast?
No, I put on this podcast when I'm saying I want to fuck a girl on my
But he probably
podcast.
recording himself in real
First time I
time.
banged this, but I thought she was a tranny.
He probably recording himself in real time. He be like, yo, Gio, you fucking that girl right now? Good job.
Guys, just so you know, There's a very good chance that if I ever fuck a girl and it's to a podcast, it's gonna be this episode because I talk about it.
Yeah,
And it's not. No,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. I'm gonna make you guys feel uncomfortable knowing
That's not
that.
uncomfortable. I want you to tag me in it. Tag me in it. That's, you know what I mean? I like shit like that.
Yo, when's the AI? Like,
Right.
tap them in and you can like
'cause
live
I want
play.
y'all to know my fans are just like me. They crazy, they wild. That's why I hate meeting them niggas. Cause I feel like every time I meet one of my supporters, there might be a fight. Cause they just like me. I want my supporters to rob a nigga while listening to my shit. Listen to me, listen to my jokes and then commit a crime. I'm like, that's my audience.
You should have been a rapper.
Yeah. But like, I actually did it. Rappers lie.
That's true. That's true.
Like, come on, like this is my fans.
Dude, but
And
by
my mom,
the
my mom watch my
way,
shit, too.
Stephanie, I'm just joking. Just go back to sucking my dick. This is
Yeah, it's just hee and ha
Just
ha.
a joke. Go back.
That's right.
This was not pre-planned.
No, it wasn't. But if you are,
It'd be crazy. I just start saying different names. Yo, listen, Maria.
yo, Kelsey, chill out.
Listen, man, just he's gonna go soft if you keep on.
It's only gonna be 5 minutes.
I got this Cassie bitch.
Oh, so you don't do what Cassie do?
I'm bet you're gonna talk this dumb bitch and pissing in her mouth.
That's another thing.
By the way, yeah, but
go ahead.
Cassie deserved that.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
that's
bitch.
another thing. Imagine like you talking about the leaving her part. Imagine your husband, she never did none of that for you.
That's I've been saying.
Yeah, that's
Like
another
a night where she's like, oh, I don't want to fuck. I'm on my period. I'm like, you was doing freak offs.
you
on your
drink period blood, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like,
You had a man pee in your mouth.
Yo,
they're driving
multiple times.
He's like, I gotta get off this exit to pee. She goes, you can't hold it? Like, bitch, you can hold it. You help me.
You let a nigga come in you.
Dude, I was laying in the bed with a girl one time who fucked one of my friends before.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting over there like,
We shouldn't get mad at that no more.
no, you can't. But
Yeah. Like, yo, my friends are
eventually-
great guys.
Yeah, no, he's great. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck all of us.
But now somebody that I like eventually want to be with, and like this is my wife,
you
this is
wanted
the
to
mother
cuff
of
her.
my
You wanted
child.
to cuff her, yeah.
I'm just gonna be sitting there just one day laying next to him like, I can't believe you
Big
sucked
T?
that motherfucker.
Oh, so you fuck niggas the podcast, huh?
But yo, that
fuck
hour,
big-
hour went quick. I don't want to have to cut it where we can't let the people find you.
Yeah.
But yo, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having
Oh
me.
yeah,
God
last
bless.
thing before we leave, before you do that part is if you could get rid of one race, who would it be?
Oh, one important
Can I
thing
pick two?
before we sign off.
First of all, the producer sniffled, so I knew that shit was hella funny. That nigga laughed behind that. That was
Oh,
hilarious.
before we go, one more thing.
Yeah.
What's your hold on?
How bad you hate Indians?
One more thing before we go.
And remember, yesterday was Puerto Rican Day. We know you're Dominican.
It's like if you could get rid of one race, and why Indians?
Yeah.
Why Indians?
Yeah, who would you get rid of?
I would stay in New York, and I would focus on my New Yorkers. I would just stay here and focus on the people out here, and not focus on killing any races.
Right. So
I'll dance around it.
Okay, so Puerto
I
Ricans.
believe Israel should exist.
So Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Rican.
And Big T has a running joke on this show where he said he would never fuck Harriet Tubman,
I mean, I wouldn't fuck her either.
even in those times.
Am I drunk? If
I
I'm
don't
drunk,
know
I
if you're
might.
drunk.
If I'm drunk, I might.
Is there liquor back in 18?
Yeah, there's moonshine. Yeah.
You don't lick Harriet.
After half a jar of moonshine, I might eat her pussy.
Yeah, but he act like all his bitches was fire back then too. Betsy Ross,
I don't know who that is.
the bitch that made the 13 stars on the flag and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wasn't that Abraham Lincoln, George Washington's wife, or
Nah.
president's wife?
I heard Abraham Lincoln got shot because he was with the side bitch.
I heard he was with the side dude.
Oh,
I heard John Wilkes Booth was the side dude.
yeah, I would
And
shot
he
him
was
too.
jealous because they say he was allegedly, and they're also saying Abraham Lincoln could have been gay. Yeah.
Everybody's gay now.
You know,
let
yo,
him-
how
let him
tight?
know where you can
How
find you.
tight would I be? Let me just say this, and I'll do
my
my
bad,
plug.
bud.
How tight, right? Like, you this big historical figure. You've been dead for centuries, and now all of a sudden people could just come out and be like, you know what? Actually, this guy could have been gay.
Yeah.
You can't even defend yourself.
But that's
now.
just how you gonna? He's like, "All right, if I had one more day." But
But-
top hat nigga that's reading all the time trying to save black people.
Going to plays and
Sound like
shit.
and then going to play. Sound like a homo. Sound like Big T.
But if you want to hear more of this misogynistic, homophobic, racial stuff, Follow me on Instagram, Geo Perez 86. Listen to my podcast on the gate, on YouTube, on every platform. If you want bonus content, we're on gasdigital.com, gasdigital.com, and use promo code OTG to help the boys out. We get paid for that.
All right. Anything else should we say?
What do you got?
This is our shit. We don't have to. plug
Yeah,
our
we got
shit.
some shows coming up.
Yeah, but anything you want to say to the kids that's watching?
Yeah, man, you can do it too.
No, you can't. Life is hard when you're not.
Yo, I'm gonna
Jewish.
teach you how to boogie board and surf this summer.
No, we're not. Life is.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Say that for the next episode.
But life is hard when you're not Jewish. That's the end.
That's true. And life is like one big Diddy party.
It never ends.
There's always a guy.
in your mouth.
There's always a guy named the Punisher there.
Free my man Epstein.